Alright. We're finally here. Finally at the second part of this game of Valhalla. Alright, first of all, let me get this, the link out, and then we'll get started. Alright, there we go. And now let me just get into our room here for once. Alright. Alright, we're finally back with Valhalla, a part 2. Oh my god. I miss this game so much. I love it. But, I guess, like, the first thing I want to say is that I am sorry that it took me so long to get back to this, because the last time I streamed was Friday with the main story finale of Hot Awful Boyfriend Holiday Star, and I know I said I was gonna stream I know I said I was gonna stream Valhalla Part 2 on Monday, and believe me, that was the plan. It's just that unfortunately, like, things sprung up, unfortunately. You know, and then it's like, wow, this music is really loud. I mean, I think that was the... Alright, that should be good. Anyway, but like, basically it's like, Monday, things sprung up, so unfortunately, you know, I had to kind of, you know, delay the stream to Tuesday. But then Tuesday I was busy, and then it's like, so on and so forth. I had to delay the stream up until now. Like, Wednesday I wasn't feeling good. Thursday I wasn't really feeling good. And then Friday, and then yesterday, and then yesterday, I was really planning on streaming. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it today. You know, and then I find out that, you know, my brother's girlfriend was gonna be here, like, right around the time this was gonna happen. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. You know, it's like, I don't feel comfortable doing streams with, you know, anybody I don't know in the house. Like, it's fine if my family's here, but it's like, anyone else I'm just, like, a little uncomfy about. So basically, I had to hold off doing the stream on, last night, you know, and then eventually I had to basically say, oh my god, I don't know if she's gone or not, but I doubt it, so I'm just gonna have to put it off to Saturday. Only to find out, like, a couple hours later, like, she left before I was supposed to start this, and I'm like, that's just great. But anyway, we're now here. We're able to, I'm hoping to get through a majority of the game today, because, or at least, because, like, next stream everyone knows I'm gonna be doing is, the rest of Holiday Star, and that will be the end. And then I was gonna, give myself a 2-week reprieve from streaming, but I'll get into that when we get to the end of this stream. So, oh, let's see, what's the recap for this? Oh yeah, alright, so we got introduced to our character of Jill right here, and basically we started off with her day-to-day life working as a bartender in the bar Valhalla, and basically that's about it. I mean, our customers, well, our first customer of the day was the head columnist, or the head president, I guess, of a news outlet. Then we had, oh dear, who was our second client? I forget. Who was our second client? I can't remember. I don't know. And then we got introduced to at least one regular of ours. And then we met the pop star, Kira Miki, or the idol. We got her drunk. And that's about it. Oh man, it's been so long since I streamed. It's been so long since I played this game. I'm almost. I don't remember some of the voices I gave. I mean, I think the longer I play with this, they should come back to me. But okay.
Did that idol really show up, or is she like the ghost?
Hey. All right. The fuck was that? Sorry, I heard like a scratching noise. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so we did this. Let's check out the augmented eye. Alright. Well, let's do this. Okay, this is the news outlet that our first client was from the augmented eye. Oh, we also had another client that was actually an intern. This girl right here. Anyway. Neo San Francisco rocked by a powerful earthquake, millions saved, by Kimberly LaValle. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Oh my god. I can't tell if that's actually. I never watched this movie, but wasn't Big Hero 6 like set in like the combination of Tokyo and San Francisco? Oh, I don't remember what it's called, but for a minute I thought this was a reference to that, but I'm like, wait. I'm pretty sure it wasn't just Neo San Francisco. It was something else, but anyway. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. Oh, if only technology advanced this much to where we'd be able to predict earthquakes. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone. What we couldn't do with the money, he'll use for that anyways. Quincy. One more civil death and we'll ban protests, by Kimberly LaValle. After the numerous protests held around the city, which are caused by an ongoing economic and safety crisis, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy has made it clear that if the rioters take another civilian life, he'll personally write a ban a law. Oh wait, okay. Let me rephrase that. Has made it clear that if the rioters take another civilian life, wow. He'll personally write a law to ban all kinds of public manifestations. This simply can't go on, Quincy told AE during a call. They only want to destroy public property. They're actively sabotaging our efforts to recover our beautiful city, and I've decided that if they cause another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban protests. The White Knights will have full authorization to use maximum force. Quincy will be running for a second term next year. Okay. I always have to start off with a sigh whenever I have to voice Jill. Let's ignore that civilian deaths are not by the other rioters. Man, this actually hits really close this year because there's been a lot of protests this year. I mean, now I'm not saying they're all like, bad. Some of them were for, a good cause. In theory. I don't know, it's like the last protest I remember that was really like on the news was like during Charlottesville where one woman got killed, and it was because of the neo-Nazis and stuff. I remember, speaking about protests, there are some people that say like, what are these, like, you have these protests that say they want peace, but yet, why are they committing these violent actions? And I'm like, and the thing is, though, it's like, unfortunately, someone did say best that, like, peaceful protests can only get you so far. Like, unfortunately, you have to be aggressive in order to get what you want, which is sad, but it's the truth, you know? I mean, now I'm not saying, like, you know, we should be killing people. Oh, God, no. No. I mean, unless they're a horrible person, but no, we should not be resorting to murder. I'm just saying that, like, you know, that's, like, you know, peaceful protests, I think people are starting to realize that, like, peaceful protests aren't gonna get you what you want. You have to be aggressive. And I'm not saying that, you know, you have to, I don't want to say you have to resort to physical violence to get what you want. You know, I'm just saying you have to be aggressive. I don't know. It's like, I've never been in a protest, and unfortunately I am very muddled, I guess you could say, on the topic of protests. So, you know, so if I sound ignorant, I apologize. I'm just saying, like, you know, be aggressive, but if it's possible to avoid violence, if that makes sense. I don't know. Is Alice Rabbit a group? The answer here by Ilana Smithy. Who is Alice Rabbit? Judging by the complexity of the methods they've used to breach all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think that this... Oh, okay. Some are starting to think this is in fact a group and not a single individual. So is Alice Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time this would be a thing. More than half a century ago, a group of notorious hackers rose to prominence, and they called themselves Anon. Ha ha ha, they weren't even a threat to real protected data. December 17th. What day is today? The 15th. Oh, okay. The 17th is actually an important day, because that is when, I mean, technically it does change a little bit. It does have an impact on the main story, just not in a way you'd expect. I should really ask Alma what her take on Alice Rabbit is. Alright. Oh, and then last time we got the Kira Mickey blog, you know, open. So, let's go from the bottom. By Miki.
It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax.
I forgot what Kira Mickey's voice is.
Sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. The tea cocktails. Oh, this is something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, you name any tasty and natural combination, I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening.
Well, we did that last night. But because I played this game before, I do know you have to get Mickey drunk the first night she appears. And so that you can get her ending. So, even though she says that, it makes sense. No, it doesn't.
Hi everyone, are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a large number of concerts every...
Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. I forgot to voice Jill. So that's what she meant by tea-like drink. Okay, there we go.
I perform at a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then, I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. And it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all of your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium, or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it.
By bodyguards, does she mean the fan club, or... Thanks, GC.
Oh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd of my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Mickey.
Huh, so she'll actually come again? That's nice. Alright. We gotta buy the song Your Love is a Drug. Alright, as far as we know, we don't need anything else. The thing is, okay, now I do want to explain the shopping system is that, like, you do have the option to buy more than just what Jill wants. I personally wouldn't do it unless, like, you know, you get to the, like, to New Game Plus. Because, you know, you need a lot of money by the end. You need a lot of money for your last bill. And just because I'm a little bit paranoid, I would not want to spend a lot of money that Jill doesn't want on something that Jill doesn't think about, you know? You know, so basically, okay, Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She was surely focused at work. But yeah, it's like, I just want to be careful, you know? Like, I just want to be like, you know, careful. Oh yeah, this place, I forgot. Alright, Mickey concert. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so mature. What's wrong with being a guy in danger / you? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Dudes endanger you. Let's go back to the concert, please. 27X and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Sigh. Anyway, we should gather somewhere to take the train to the stadium together. Not a bad idea. We can make an official danger / you meetup. Like, I want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next thread, I'm going to moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. This thread is closed. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how such a meetup would end up. In the last thread, no shit posting allowed. Did that one Anon leave? I think so. I never left, I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the great revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So she's your childhood friend? It's like one of my Japanese animes! I wonder if that's a reference to, MGS1, where you meet Otacon, and he says that line. Yeah. Okay, so this is what you have to do. When Mickey ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course! Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be, with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I'll think about it. How was your first kiss? I tripped into a guy. It hurt like hell. Ugh. I still haven't had mine yet, and I'm 20! Ugh. Alice Rabbit thread to Electric Boogaloo. Where did this meme end up? It's one of the memes I like. If only because it's so, like, weird. Like, is there really a movie sequel that has the title Electric Boogaloo in it? Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Lol, yeah, and I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th will come, the second Retribution birthday is coming. That font. Oh boy! Spooky font. It's happening! Time for despair. Oh shit, fuck. That feel when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back! Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, cybercrime unit. I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Why are you gals so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin Furfur. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. This thread is closed. Spooky. Or a nice joke. Alright, I think that's about it. So let us save. And go to work. Thursday, December 15th. Man, I can't believe... Man, we're only a day away from Christmas Eve and 2 days from Christmas Day. Just having some drinks. Alright. Good evening. Oh, hi there. Oh, shit. Well, here's another one of our regulars, and this is actually Alma, the girl that Jill was talking about with Alice Rabbit. What voice do I give you? It's like... Ugh. Ugh, I hate having to decide voices. I think I'm gonna have to give her Dana's voice, cause I don't want to say she and her have the same personality, but it fits her. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same entire thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Alright. Oh dear, I don't remember a lot of these songs. Wasn't based on the... Yes. I know, it's so hard. Let's see. It's so hard to remember some of these songs because it's like... Oh yeah, we got the, where the fuck was it? We got the new song of Your Love is a Drug! I just gotta find a song to replace. That could be a good one. Some of these songs are so good. Kind of wish, I think I had to have listened to some of these. Oh. That's interesting. These are remixes. This is a new version of the game. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. These must be newly added tracks, because these were not in the original game. Okay. I like that. Put that in there. Put on the shuffle, and there we go. Let's just do that. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. To I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before a concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. This music is loud. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Oh, but once a bad touch? Okay. Alright. Alright, 2 Bronson extract, 2 powdered delta, 2 flanergeed, and 4 copper train. All on the rocks and mixed. Apparently it's possible to get Alma drunk as well. I keep saying like these characters because it's like I only just found out recently. Man, it's interesting just like how drunk you can get some characters. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with a nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. You know, a large adult role player. Or, I don't know what that's... LARP? Live action role playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer. Or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. You can't fuck the cat, Jill. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Like, for me, I want a girl in my bed this time, not a guy. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs? Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Fuck. I'm lonely again. No. Jill? Anything that can make you just shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Whoops. Alright. I'm gonna try Zensta. Because this is the easy. Oh, for fuck's sake! I hit the reset button! Hell, this is experimental and it's crap. There you go. Here. Excuse me. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they left at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. I did. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. So basically anonymous. The thing is though, with anonymous though, they do sometimes do good things. Like out pedophiles and neo-Nazis. That'd be great. If people just followed that. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied after overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date, I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I register for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brandtini. Finally, that's the elm I know. A big Brandtini. Easy enough. Alright, so 12 aldehyde. Six powdered deltas. And 2 carmetrine. Aged and mixed. Here. You know, Brandtini is such a weird name. It's such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering.
Yeah?
Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide?
Not really.
You don't?
Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk?
Not really. Most of the time.
Well, neither do I.
Why should you? Do you get people drunk?
Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing.
You make your job sound so easy.
Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill.
Do you meet with your client, or...?
I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters.
For security reasons, right?
Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions?
Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacky business too.
Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya!
Take care. Oh, I know who this is. Hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Well, fuck you too, asshole. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. I could just spit in it for all I know. Or poison it. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. I like the big tits. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days and he already has the usual drink. Remember, big beer every damn time. Excuse me. The usual. Excuse me. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want, and I always want what I get. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I think I forgot his voice. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah. That big-titted Lylum was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something! Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I've got nothing.
Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans?
I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you didn't already know.
Fine.
Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan?
All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches.
Why only women?
Did you ever watch Race for Hope?
The movie?
Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit.
How can you be so sure?
My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years ago after that emergency heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career.
Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaValle?
Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she?
Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news?
You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer?
How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers?
Not really, no.
My throat is already dying. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that.
I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them?
They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see. I think.
I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day.
Okay. He wants a Bleeding Jane. That's a change of pace. I'm gonna make this one a big just because I don't know. All blended. Oh, we dropped a little bit of frames, but that's fine. Isn't much. Excuse me. Oh. Did I fuck up? Is that blended? Can you not blend this drink? Oh, did I? Oh, okay. I realized my mistake. I accidentally put Karmatrine in there. Whoops. I was like, did I fuck up? Okay, I see. Whoops, I'm sorry. See, like, I love this game, the fact that, like, if you fuck up on a drink, they won't let you serve it, at least. Okay, there we go. Here.
Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she?
She's out running some bears?
6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too.
And you were there?
I was drunk and bored. What can I say?
There's that scratching again. Do you know if she lost her arm there?
Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor.
More like something she made up.
Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice.
Please come again.
Yeah.
Break time! I love this music too. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 da, ba, da. It is now safe to keep playing. Okay, just making sure. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Aw, I love you. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building, essentially killing himself while trying to prove that he can levitate. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? Who is this? This place looks familiar. Ah! Shit. Fuck, I don't know what voice to give her. God, it's like I don't want to. I don't know what the voice. I hate this so much. Fuck. I can't think. It's like I don't have a lot of voices to begin with. It's like I already gave Alma my Dana voice. I don't want to give this girl the bitch voice because it doesn't suit her. Well, this could be the night for a new voice, but who knows? Excuse me, is this the VA-11 Hal A bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. What was the drink whose name was changed after people caused a stink? You have... I believe... yeah, this drink. The thing with this customer, at least on your first try, is that she's going to be very cryptic with your drinks. Meaning you're... excuse me. Meaning you're going to need to be... meaning you're going to need to be paying attention to what she might be... to what she's talking about. And in this case, she wants a piano woman. I just listened to this song. Like, I'll take anything. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, say, miss... Fuck, I can't... Oh, I don't know what to give her. Let's see, can I give her a high-class voice? Because that's the thing, though. She is high-class. Like... Without delving into the English. Fuck. I'm Stella... Fuck. I can't think! I sometimes hate too many characters with not enough voice roles. Fuck. Can this... No, fuck. It's like the only way to make it high class is to go English, and it's like, I already gave it! I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yes. Yup. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. She just drops the helmet on the thing. Oh, God. So she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Fuck! Ugh! Why is this voice so hard? Come on, Airi! You gotta get this done! Okay. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return at least. Okay, I think that might work. Whoa, quite a few people. Say's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I could see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Mickey's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did. Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, the Starlight signature is hers. So your name's Jill, then? Yes. Yeah. Getting my voices mixed up now. Ugh, come on. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. I heard she even opened with a new version of Shine Spark. I'm so vexed that I couldn't purchase a ticket for this one. New version? Yes, I heard a leak from the event. It felt more, how to put it, hot-blooded. Like she was drunk or something. I see. She definitely took the dark act too far. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash! Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was Say. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. Drink in honor of a good friend. This one she is talking about a piano man. Oh, shit. Good thing I stopped. Not a lot of talking going on right now. Or at least for me, it's like... Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Oh! I just remembered. If anyone remembers this one girl named Betty, and she was talking about like how she was admiring this cat boomer and her white knight friend. Well, I already pointed out Sei is the white knight. This is the cat boomer. And you'll get to learn what cat boomers are right now. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than a recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs... It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see.
Sorry I'm late!
Okay, I forgot Jill's voice for a second. Welcome. You took your sweet time.
Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down.
Climb down?
Took an air cab.
Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first.
Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler.
I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness.
If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next.
I'd like a drink that was...
You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff.
Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders.
Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out with that kind of stuff.
She's done quite well so far, actually.
Really?
Thank you.
Whatever, please order something normal, would you?
That'll be 2 fringe weavers, then.
You'll have 2 drinks at once? At once?
No, we're sharing.
What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each?
Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers, easy enough. Whoops, wrong one. Well, time to get these girls crunked. Nah. I do like this remix, though. It's very, like... steppy, I guess? Dubby, I guess? I don't know. 2 fringe weavers.
So?
This one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right?
Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier.
Oh yeah, here.
Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks.
You really need to be more careful with your things. Whoops, I almost brought my mic down.
Yeah, but I have spares.
Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know.
Yeah, sorry.
Should I say the boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow?
Yep, you worried?
I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors.
Rumors?
They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge.
Yeah.
I know you worry, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance?
You're quite strong, but...
I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer?
Maybe.
I'll tell you what, after I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations.
Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, Say?
Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer.
Okay then. Take care.
Bye. She's such a worrywart.
That means she cares about you.
I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon?
Bacon?
Not that I mind, I'm just curious.
Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients.
I see.
Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing in that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights?
To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply.
What kind of business?
From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corps' main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC.
Sounds plausible.
Yeah, it kinda worries me though, because I really like my job, and I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless.
Too much politics, huh? My bed just did something.
It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind.
What are you doing at the bank tomorrow?
My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said you're such a simpleton that you never give the wrong message, but it's his intention that counts.
Oh.
Finally! The Dorothy has come back to Valhalla!
Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients.
Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house.
It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row.
I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say.
Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one?
Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often.
We'll see. What are you having?
I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy.
One for both? One
for each.
Alright, 2 blue fairies are due. I'll only give Say 2 Karmatrine, and then for Dorothy I'll just give her like 5, I don't know. Okay. There we go. Because this is her first nut. Two fairies.
Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair.
It is. It is. Oh yeah. Great. The fact that Say and Dorothy sound similar is gonna fuck me up.
So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. All right, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say.
Yes, yes.
Say.
Yes, yes.
Say. Say. Say, why didn't you just buy me a drink?
I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me.
Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there.
What do you mean?
Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault.
How so?
You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you.
Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day?
Who? Oh yeah, the Lylon with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid Matt.
Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind.
How so?
I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Oh god. It's hard to make Say and Dorothy's voice, like, distinguished. It's hard. Your tongue is a BBO69 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands.
What about them?
I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MRID 113 of Lealta Industries, a model designed to shoot classified bullets from its fingertips.
So?
Clause G of Article 17 of the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Eh?
I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue, and even if I was, I'm not on duty right now.
Oh.
I want to know though, why go through that upgrade?
A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so.
Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice?
I guess?
The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course.
I see.
Well, I've gotta go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense, anything more is assault.
Yeah.
Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill.
Bye.
Please come again.
I thought she was gonna take me away! They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years! See if I behave well.
That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask.
About what?
DNA reading tongue?
Very prehensile intuitive. Also, it vibrates. So that way when I give oral, the guys know it. And the girls.
Extra flexible joints?
Do you really need to ask?
Anti-radiation coating?
Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered.
Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner? Reading people and all.
Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis.
It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lylum. What can you say about me then?
Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. Oh, that was just rubbish I say because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you.
Excuse me.
Lucky!
Aren't you late or something?
I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time.
Go.
Fine. Bye-bye, honey.
Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have been labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill is onto something here. Ahem. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Alright. Everything will turn out alright in the end. Don't worry. Yay. Yay! $800 has been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Happy not birthday!
You really like that website, huh?
I have needs. I need to. If I can't get someone in my bed, I need to do it to myself. Time to save. Alright. Oh, hi, Kira Mickey. Her hair's actually straightened in the picture. Had to take a drink. You wouldn't believe the shocking Kira Mickey secret by Kimberly LaValle. Today we'll take a look at one of the most popular acts of our times. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss this exclusive interview only on the Augmented Eye. Content blocked in your region. It's a local page for fuck's sake. Why can't I read about her shit? Sounds like YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. There was actually a video I wanted to watch of a cover, but the problem is it's blocked in America, and I'm like, and everyone's talking about how great it is, and I'm like, I can't watch it. Alice Rabbit Might Be a Kira Mickey Fan by Lana Smithy. Everyone loves Kira Mickey, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering what's my proof for this not-so-wacky theory, and, well, keep reading if you want to know. Attack patterns. This is an easy one. I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. They're messing with forces that they can't grasp. Or it's a ruse. Crime up 5% this month by Kimberly LaValle. Crime is up 5% this month, officially making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though recent budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of their personnel. An uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact that it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding their families, it's about domination. There are entire sectors controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This mega Christmas will be a very dark one. It could be worse. God forbid things get under control here. I mean, God, it's like people benefit off of crime and war. Who knew? All right. Okay. Alice Rabbit 33. It's officially happening! What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was the leaks. Why does it sound like there's someone upstairs? Like, the only one who I know should be my brother, but he should be, like, in bed. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seems hard to top. Maybe more leaks? Sounds unlikely. I don't think the government will let that happen twice. But this is Alice we're talking about. There's nothing they can't do. What if that spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who would hack a site like this just for a prank? Smiley face. Not me! Winky face. You're right though, it might be someone else. We'll have to wait and see. What was the date again? December 17th. Okay. Right. If only we knew more about the target now. Sick meme, sis. Sick meme, bruh. These Alice threads piss me off, fucking e-slebs. Dude, that just sounds like the older generation. That just sounds like the older generation insulting YouTubers. You know, because like there's actually a. Okay, let me finish this last thread thing. What if it has something to do with the terrorism rumors? This thread is closed. You know, it's so weird how people don't consider YouTubers to be celebrities, and I'm like, certain YouTubers, no, you wouldn't consider us celebrities. But I kind of feel like that YouTubers that have more than, I guess you could say, 500,000 to 1 million subscribers, I would consider them to be like celebrities, you know, of at least. It's because it's like, you know, like they did something to get all those people, preferably 12-year-olds, you know. I mean, I don't know. It's like as much as I hate to admit it, some of the really popular YouTubers, like, you know, the Cringe Brothers and you know, like anyone around those subscribers, like I have to consider them celebrities, because it's like if they were able to storm the fuck out of local places just because of how popular they are, I think that's celebrity. I think that's a celebrity thing. Except the difference is that at least the fans of real life celebrities and YouTube celebrities is that the fans don't go fucking crazy at the real life celebrities. Scared? A bit. Alright. I think that's it though. Save again. Let's go to work. Friday, December 16th. Okay. Good evening. Hello. Well, seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really? It sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well, see? Sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know, it's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. What if it's a firecracker? Ah, boss. Firecrackers? Yep, a couple of years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual Mega Christmas firecrackers. Nah, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey. Gotcha. No. I know. Thing is, though, I like everything. Okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, for fuck's sake! I can't do this. Alright. Okay. Hello? My throat's already starting to dry. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle is a bit redundant. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now that you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah, now I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Nothing at all. Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender. Not having any info I need. Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need? Well, Excuse me. Excuse me? And second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged so badly? Yeah, well... Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You can do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need? Wait, of course! You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. God damn it. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info. Maybe, maybe not. Okay then, give me a drink, but keep it under $80. $80, let's see what kind of drink you can buy with that. Only drink you can get is a gum punch. And because you called me a sucky bartender, I'm giving you karma train, bitch. I don't know if it's possible to get this guy drunk, though. Here. Okay then, do you know anything about the girl? No. But you said... Maybe, maybe not. Turns out that it's maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So, I need to spend more. Oh my god. I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order is right, isn't it? I guess. So, why are you looking for that girl, Mr. Vondelay? Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective. It's what I do. So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not. She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So who wanted you to track her? I don't know, I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any information or rumors that you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? It's always good to keep up with local goings-ons. Well, let's see. Sorry, can't think about anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events. At least, not beyond what you see on the news. Damn it, what kind of bar is this if you can't gather the word on the street? We just listened to this. And that. Okay, turn off the shuffle. This is just bad right now. What kind of film noir world do you think you live in, asshole? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't. I certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of my time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know? I'm asking for a reason. You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Simple enough. Alright, let's give him a grizzly temple. 3 aldehyde. 3 bronze extract. 3 powder delta. And 1 carbon chain. All blended. Just checking my phone real quick for something. Here you go. Here. Okay then, this is gonna be deducted from the $80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard is about this girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really. Damn it! Wait, who told you that? It appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name the Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves. There are rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So you're either one of them or somebody in the know told you about it. Wow, you can be surprisingly sharp. Fucking asshole. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually. Really? I wonder if you'll notice the glass.idle sign. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but... guess not. Did he talk about anything interesting? Interviewing the idol that had a show a couple of days ago, dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess. I see. That's... okay. Gunshot! It's a backfire. Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was? I didn't hear it! Sounds like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It was definitely more like an explosion of some kind. No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening. I heard there were some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means gunshots. If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really, I just have different needs. But there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. Please come again. Gangs, then? Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. The who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. He left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though. I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome. Oh shit. Well, if you see the video feed just suddenly go to, or quality go to shit, this is why. Oh shit. What voice do I give you? Alright. I don't know what to give her. She's annoying, to be honest. She is one of the most annoying characters in this game, which is saying something.
I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now. Ugh.
God, am I using that Dana voice now forever?
It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chan's escapades. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. I think that's how you pronounce it. Buy a year premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of VR experience modeled after yours truly.
Excuse...
Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar that smelled like dog piss.
Fuck off, Gil. Excuse me.
But no matter, tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender?
Excuse me? You're talking to her.
Very funny. Where is he really?
Right in front of you.
Hey you, the pretty boy over there. Where's the bartender?
You're looking at him.
No way! No hot shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you...
I thought I heard someone come downstairs.
You're telling me you two dressed like fucking waiters are the bartenders here?
Yup. Seems that way. Is that a problem?
Of course it's a problem! Friday nights are peak viewing hours! I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested! After all, my viewers are fucking stupid! Oh well, there's an easy solution to that.
There is?
Yeah, just take your top off.
Excuse me? I'm not a whore.
You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra?
There's nothing. Okay. Just a message to everyone out there with breasts. It isn't, or lack of breasts. There is nothing wrong with being flat. I don't mind it either way.
Is that piercing glare a no? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take off their top off, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. Ah, and it's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed.
Excuse me.
What's your policy on wearing pants?
Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis.
That's not a concrete answer. I need binary yes or no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. They are fucking dumb, and they may as well be 12-year-olds like on YouTube. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping.
Man, you are severely underestimating your viewers.
Wait, I know. Give me a drink. A big one. The nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please.
Oh, I should have given her, like, the Valley Girl voice. But I doubt it. Wow, it's like my brain shut down from all the stupidity I'm hearing. Sure. Nasty drink, nasty drink. Manly and promo drinks are both nasty, but that's my opinion. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Well, we could try the Zen Star. And basically, I know some people are going to be wondering, like, what are these chat messages here? It's actually a reference to the Japanese live streaming website Nico Nico Doga. I have been on this site a couple of times myself, but that was just for more of, you know, having to catch live streams that I know won't be available on YouTube. But Nico Nico Doga is essentially the same as YouTube, except that a lot of you could say utaites use it to upload their videos and do live streams and the like. You know, the thing is though is that unfortunately I think it's for Japanese people, which is, you know, it's basically like the Japanese YouTube. Shit. Alright. Here.
Alright then, cheers! Cheers!
I don't think you should chug it down so quickly.
It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like?
I wouldn't know. Yup.
Okay, I've decided I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right?
If you say so.
Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it.
Why the hell should I make my time worth 6,000 people's? It's my fucking time, so I should decide on how I want to spend it. And unfortunately, I'm being forced to spend it with you. Let's see then. Last weekend we held a party for the Safe Art Toy Company.
And?
It's a company run completely by dogs.
Really?
This place was completely overrun by corgis.
Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis?
Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah.
Wow, awesome! Wait, you're not shitting me, right?
I wish I was shitting you, trust me.
What else?
Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row.
That perfumed chauvinistic bastard?
Huh, there's that word again.
Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually.
What did they ask?
Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one that interviewed me was the small, meek girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait, can I see that glass over there?
Sure.
The signature. Is this Kira Mickey's autograph?
Yeah, she came here before her last concert.
Get out! Really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something?
Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time.
What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've tried to get a meeting with her and she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy.
A very nice girl, actually. She seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met.
I knew it! I knew she was nice! Her passion shows in her concerts, you know? She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark! I find myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day. At $99.99 a month, go premium now. I'm a partnership. That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Party pooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that'd make it perfect is if Pretty Boy over there had a pass with the KGB.
Who told? Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? Are you gonna order anything else?
What? Oh yeah, the whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a Bad Touch. Give me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch.
Coming right up. Let's give her a touch. Alright. Here we go. Here.
I was expecting something dirtier.
We have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want.
No, not that. With such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. You know, like cum. That would have skyrocketed the watchers at least threefold. Don't you have anything like that?
Nope.
I'll have to make do with the condensed milk when I get home. Oh, that's gross. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of a VR experience with a model based on moi.
What's the deal with that VR experience?
Well, a fan made an NND model of me.
Another reference. This is to Miku Miku Dance, which there's that noise again. Which I particularly don't like. I don't really like Miku Miku Dance because it just makes I don't know, maybe it's just because like I've seen a lot of amateur videos of it and I really do not like how the animation is. It's so janky. You know? I mean, now again, I'm not against the program as a whole. I've seen some other animations of it that just make use of it and are actually really good. It's just that it's just that, you know, those are few and far between.
When Shining Finger asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing the model a lot more. I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him in a year of free premium membership and a VR set. Like an Oculus Rift.
That's nice. Wait, what's an ND?
Don't tell me you haven't heard of Nico Nico Dance.
I asked for a reason.
It's music videos with 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I think everyone on the internet has had at least one experience with it.
I see.
To be honest, though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it, though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people.
It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people.
But they're still there, you know? Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world. But every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Or a real person with no life, like this streamer right now. Not being here doesn't make them any less real.
I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts.
That's true, I guess.
Man, that's kind of like the same, that's like the same mindset I have towards like any person I don't know. Like Tumblr has this bad problem, you know, where a lot of people get hate from anons and whatever. And it's like I have not personally received any anon hate, but I don't know, maybe I'm just like someone who doesn't get bothered by anons, if only because, like, you know, it could be practically anyone, you know, that just came across me and was just like, I don't like this person. I want to tell them to kill themselves. And I'm like, bro, you are behind a screen and it's like, you're more of a coward than you realize. But then again, it kind of changes but then again, that kind of thing just goes away if it's someone I know. Like, I don't know, I think there's just a difference. I don't know.
So, tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender?
It's not exactly an exciting story.
Does it involve a man?
No.
What about a crime?
Nope.
A childhood promise?
Nah.
A religious vow?
A what?
You're not gonna tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending?
That's actually what happened. Sorta.
Oh, come on.
Excuse me.
Oh, come on. No epiphany, quarter-life crisis, not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line?
Okay, that hit too close. It actually does. You will find out why. Because I am going to say this right now. Jill actually had an encounter with a hot teacher. But you will find out about that later. Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone.
And that's a problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams because their parents are complete jackasses! Okay, I am sorry for losing my cool there, but for real though, a third of my audience are children, and their parents basically don't give a shit about what they watch so long as they aren't bothered with them. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can tell about yourself, Miss Bartender.
Well,
yes?
sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRK SOL, really old Lila model. Apparently his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. He was from the time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy.
Keep going.
It was weird, you know? He was the only Lilam I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while everyone else passes on to heaven, he said.
Oh, man.
I guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend."
Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome! I'd pay to see a movie like that! So what happened to that finger?
I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times.
Even while bathing?
Almost all times. What the fuck was that? That just sounded like a cat hissing. Probably gonna need to go outside in a little bit. Maybe during the break. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something?
I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theater.
I see.
Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up, even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here, Miss Bartender. Miss Bartender, get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it.
Okay. She's asking me to get her drunk no matter what. That's an interesting request. Well, I know. Boop, boop. Time to get her loaded. So?
Lightheadedness. Clumsy tongue. Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs! Hehehe. Alright, let's get it on with the loot stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're a size B, right?
I'm not discussing my bust size with you. That's only with my girlfriend, who will be my boss eventually.
Don't be like that. I can tell you're B-cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, and your behavior makes me think your blood is AB. So, how many did I get right?
Who knows?
Please let me get on with this. I need you to cooperate if this is going to be a success.
Can I ask something?
Finally!
What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way?
I guess it is kind of redundant. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7.
Eh?
Now people want to watch me do anything and everything. Seeing the viewer count steadily rise as I take more risks and become more adventurous. It's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home.
Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed?
You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that.
How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed?
Everything's written here.
By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to the use of your face on all material produced by Streaming Chan LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is.
People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny, though. When you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. But learn their name, and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. This is weird. I'm feeling sleepy.
You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird?
Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I have been sleep deprived for a while now.
How long?
A week.
A week?
Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right?
Oh my god.
Yep, totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And there's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off continuing the night.
Just passes the fuck out right now.
If you'll excuse me.
Should I call a cab and risk waking her up? Leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. Okay. I need to go figure out what the hell's all that noise about. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'd actually check to see if, what the hell was going on. Turns out it was just nothing. Alright, it's now safe to keep playing. The lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. All done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. Who's this? I insist that sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. Oh, wait a minute, I think this is Betty and Deal.
You're a heavy-duty tool.
Yes, I am.
Wait, damn it!
Oh, welcome back. Yep, I was like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar.
I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you?
I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you two. Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! See, the sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are.
Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to get crunked. Who is he?
Gillian, nice to meet you.
I don't know, you had more of a John face. Where was he last weekend?
I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for me for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want?
Beer.
Oh, what the hell, I'll have a beer too. 2 beers, coming right up. Alright, let's get them 2 beers. I don't know. I was actually thinking about maybe ending the stream early tonight. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. If only because, like, you know. Just because I want. Here you go. Thank you.
Man, afterward beer is always the best beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell me, bartender.
Just call me Jill.
Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately?
As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So, it's just the same. Nothing's changed.
I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh?
You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you?
Premium.
Please don't wake her up, please. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6,000 people listening? Let them hear. I don't care.
6,000 people?
She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her live 24/7.
That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person.
So 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel, though. I see.
So there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said?
Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope.
Just a minor charge of petty vandalism.
What did you do?
Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying Miss Thompson's a cunt.
Why'd you do that?
Because Miss Thompson was a cunt! She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up.
So how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell.
It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca.
Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and... so much saliva everywhere.
Oh.
But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try.
Those designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved.
You guys want anything else?
I'll have whatever this guy orders.
Let's see. I'll have a brandini. 2 brantinis then. Let's get them 2 brantinis. It's not that I'm bored, I'm just, it's just, I don't know, it's like, I just kind of want to get to the end, you know, it's like, I don't want to be mean or anything like that, it's just, you know, here you go.
You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Deal.
Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college.
You miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself.
Something on your mind?
That girl that's designing the clothes.
Laura? What about her? Oh, man, that kind of brings up memories. My mother's name was Laura.
She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkept cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliche that I can't help but cringe when looking at her.
Cringe?
It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is.
Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people.
I wasn't gonna kick her. Why'd you think I'd kick her?
Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand.
Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor.
Honor, she says.
Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential and I'm not gonna let her waste it.
Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright.
She's your boss, right?
Didn't you meet her before?
Nope, I'm just a veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized the meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm.
What do you mean?
They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or skirt would fit her better.
Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she has nice hearing and a nice ass. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based on just their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here.
Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep.
I did. What did you think about me?
Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario.
You're thinking too much. It's not because I want to see if she has nice legs or not. Or a nice butt. Which I'm pretty sure she does. What do you think about Gil then?
He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round.
Sounds like a good idea.
You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste for drinks. You'll thank me later. Trust me.
Then...
2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. I don't care which ones.
Well...
You shut up.
2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. Mars Blast, maybe? I don't know. Well. Whoops. Been going on for 2 hours so far, which is good. Also, my father just came home. Here.
Now drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? Jill?
First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches.
Ouch. Sorry,
The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question?
Hey, piece of scrap!
Yeah.
These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything.
It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though?
I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke.
Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention.
It's better than my suggestion.
What was yours? Waterboarding. Boarding. I see. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most.
The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended.
Gina. Which one was that again?
Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button.
Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right?
That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going.
Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill.
Bye.
Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny is laid. Whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Oh shit. Hello, Jill. Ah, Stella, you're here for another drink today? Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. And thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. This is actually an achievement. If you serve Stella all the correct drinks on her first day, she will give you a bottle of old liquor that you can actually serve at the bar. And that's it. You just get an achievement. Just a little Easter egg. Well, it's nothing really. Oh, this just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh gods, say! I wonder if she'll be alright. Hello, Jamie. Oh, fuck me. I can't do this voice.
Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank?
The news flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly.
From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though.
I see. I guess the bunny was late.
He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you?
Give me a Mars Blast.
Coming right up. Jamie wants a Mars Blast. Damn it, I just served this too. I just served this too. One Mars Blast.
Yeah, this is the one.
Mars Blast has always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname.
VR, can't believe I'm fucking myself.
Hey, who's this girl?
She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say.
Thanks for the advice.
Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day?
I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it.
Ah. Hey boss! The explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers! We've been trying to figure out what they were all day.
Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier.
Is this an area to test that kind of stuff?
It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious.
Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots.
Are you worried about him?
Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it.
He can be a troublesome man, huh?
Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright?
This isn't the first time a bank is closed like that, but something is off about this.
Off? How?
I don't know. Maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it.
Yeah.
Are you worried about something?
A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. Do you want something else?
Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple.
Sure. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get an achievement from not looking at the recipe book, which makes me a bit sad. I remember doing that once, and I didn't get shit for it. Here.
I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Nah, just enough.
Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading?
Brain uploading?
I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that news someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere?
That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self.
There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations. Exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop.
I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here, instead of living in a place where there is no disease.
I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words burn the brain.
Ouch.
All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something like that after that.
That subject interests you, huh?
It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill.
Same here. Always a pleasure.
Say hello to Gilliam for me when he comes back.
Please come again. All done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home.
You do?
Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu? Not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. That is so true. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah.
No more dancing. I'm tired.
What'll we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Yay! Look at all that monies! You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use nano camo to customize your room.
What's a nano camo?
Something to liven up things in this room. Alright, I'm gonna go to the shop real quick and get that fan. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. There's the fan. Alright, gonna go save real quick and then go check stuff again. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. It took me a while to come back. Alright, so let's see what's new. Excuse me. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. By Kimberly Lavallee. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that currently unidentified bombers already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. You might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut since using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Hope Say is alright. The Augmented Eye is being attacked. By AE staff. Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose the recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we will be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Pollution to reach historic levels next year by Kimberly Lavallee. Even though most countries in the world have adapted to excuse me, I'm sorry. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it.
How long until someone says pollution is good?
There's a book. Sounds like now. But yet, we still have people who deny that climate change is a thing. Alright, Danger You. Apollo Bank is getting attacked, and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. I almost said the White Knights. The White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. This thread is closed. May the gods guide say the safety. Streaming chant thread. The fuck was that? Is that my phone vibrating? No. No, it's just something. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man is she full of herself. Don't care. I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. This thread is closed. Well, fuck you guys, man. The only reason why I'm telling people to be careful around here is because I don't want them to get caught. You know, it's not my fucking deal. You know what? Fuck these people. I hate people like that. Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. A white knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk, and when I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper, and once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID, and just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they'd lose their patience and one of them hit me right in my temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on my floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. This thread is closed. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Sounds like the real world now, where you have white cops shooting black people who are unarmed. Alright, you can actually, okay, now this app right here, you can actually buy stuff for. Let's see. Just a bunch of stupid shit. And look at this. Some of these are really expensive. I'll probably wait until... There we go. Just because. Let's save again. And then let's go to work. Saturday, December 17th. Ow. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Trust Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink, which means more money. It's like... Alright. You could take a break, you know? You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bars used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. That girl's still here? Yup, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you. Sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee.
Where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning.
Good evening.
Evening? Oh, well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night.
Don't worry.
You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Tron's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns! Ah!
Okay. I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice! Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure! Let's give boss some rum. Goes to the bottled drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Yay! Here we go. Here. Alright! I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Okay then. Alright, now actually, if you press KLLP, you can actually get this to pop up, and it gets you an achievement. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this brain a blue fairy. Now, I don't think you should serve alcohol to this because I think it will just fuck it up. Excuse me. Here you go. Nice, yeah. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Lylum do. Can I ask you something, Miss... Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not the hologram of that. Of that, I'm sure. Yup, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how... why... What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature, all while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so... happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. One beer to make Taylor happy. I could do this with my eyes closed. There we are. See? Can do it. Here, a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think the you in this cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lylum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lylum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lylum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Jill!
Oh, Alma.
Just oh, Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff?
Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy?
Not when you put it that way.
Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! Okay! Didn't expect to see a brain in a jar on my day. And today? You hurt my feelings with that, darling.
Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lila maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads.
Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor.
Nice to meet you, Taylor.
Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink?
Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic. And have at least one face.
I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you?
I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that.
Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have?
I'll have a cobalt velvet.
And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually.
You're gonna have me drink alone.
I don't want to drink that much.
Okay then, let's make a cobalt velvet straight from Taylor to Alma.
2 aldehyde. Oh shit. 3 flanergate and 5 karmatrine. All on the rocks and mixed. Your drink? Hope you enjoy it.
You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year.
Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right?
Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right.
Really? One would think it's been longer.
It feels like it's been longer. Shut up. You love me and you know it.
So you just started coming here and that was it?
Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo?
Gillian.
Archimedes.
Don't know. Adventuring or something.
Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and... I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click.
We click, she says.
The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though.
It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya.
Bye.
Please come again.
That tailor sure was nice.
A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one.
Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious.
Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet.
So you're the eldest one?
No, I'm actually the middle kid.
You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A?
Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one. Then there's Diana.
I think that's how it's pronounced. Diana just before me.
Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bele... Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo.
You've never been alone, I'm guessing.
Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them.
Do you live with them?
No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister Diana just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that.
Damn.
Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months.
You should take your own advice.
Hey, I never married someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam.
Kiss cam?
I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted.
Huh. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium on the fucking kiss cam.
We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea.
That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex.
Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years.
I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else?
What's that bottle?
Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday.
A gift? What did you do?
A good enough service, I'm guessing.
Cacique. Huh, interesting name.
What does it mean? Cassie K is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will ya? Alright. Wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyways, let's just give her a fringe weaver. Okay. 1 aldehyde and 9 carmine. There we go. 1 fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin up until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yup. Can you speak French? Mon église se plein d'anglais. That's probably not how you pronounce it, but whatever. I took a bit of French in my high school years.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Rubbish? I don't know, I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd.
You're kinda lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high.
But yeah, that's the primer of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly.
Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting?
I'm wondering if your family's ever made a fuss about you being a hacker.
Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist.
Please don't. Ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated.
See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. They need security, I'm their woman.
You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though.
That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job.
Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone?
A mostly honest job. Sheesh.
What made you become a hacker, by the way?
I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that.
Huh, I didn't think about it that way.
It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling.
Will you have anything else?
I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink.
Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink.
I'll give her a Brantini. She does. The thing is, though, is that with Alma, she does have her ending, and I think you have to give her I think when she's depressed, you give her a Brantini because it's her favorite. Same deal with Dorothy.
Here.
Bravo! You made me very happy.
Woohoo, I guess.
You know, sometimes I feel you know me better than all the guys I've been with.
I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with.
If we're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful. Casual dating and one-night stands, on the other hand, I fucked my share of men.
Why do that? Why go through so many people?
Hey, it's not like I take every guy I see to bed. Who do you take me for?
You know what I mean.
Yeah. That's something I don't have an answer to, actually. Maybe I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe I just get lonely. Maybe there's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny. Whatever the case, I just kind of feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up yet.
Well, it's not like I'm too different. Until recently, I too had a streak of one-night stands.
Really? What made you stop?
Reasons.
What is it? Tell me!
Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me.
Huh? Why? Can't I stay here away from the cold?
I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours and nobody would know.
Why not just say, please come and let's keep talking at the back of the bar?
You got the message. Now come.
Guide me then.
Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in.
Sure.
Shit.
Yay!
Someone's dying in the background. Oh, Discord. Ah. Cold. Super cold. Sounds like me now.
It sure is chilly out there.
It's kind of refreshing.
The hobo out there seems like a nice guy.
Billy Vine? Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that.
Really?
He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though.
So, are you gonna tell me?
What?
Why did you stop having one-night stands and all that?
I started working here. I don't know. After I started working here, I felt like I didn't need to do that anymore. Mostly because I just fell in love with my boss, but that could be it. But that can't be it. Maybe I was just lonely?
Aw, how cute!
I also got fed up with everyone complaining about me smoking on the bed.
You're gonna burn the bed with that. You can't keep... Jill, you can't keep smoking after having sex.
I don't care, Alma. I'll smoke if I want to. Yeah.
If you ever need a hug, just let me know. You don't need one-night stands for that. You left me thinking, though. What's your thing? Your fetish? You strike me as the kind to have an overpower fetish of sorts. You want to feel totally swayed by someone, have consensual yet forceful sex with your partner.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty cool.
Don't think like that. Did I hit bullseye?
You have quite the imagination, girl.
Honey, some service here.
I'm here, don't scream.
Uh-huh, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing?
Just talking.
Is that what they call it these days?
What do you want?
Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please.
Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine?
But I like you! Do you dislike my presence so much?
Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright.
Sweet and alcohol-free!
There's Sparkle Star and Sugar Rush. I'll give her this, because it's different. Here, like you asked.
See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he...
Excuse me!
But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola.
Lawrence?
A friend friend of mine. He's a vending machine.
Oh.
Oh, but how impolite of me.
Hmm?
I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say?
Yep, why?
Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before.
Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me!
Mostly about your, pluckiness.
And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker.
So much for trying to be subtle.
Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it.
Isn't it dangerous?
I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma?
I'm a hacker.
Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right?
No, of course not. Of course not.
I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen?
No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it.
We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Saying these sexual things in this voice makes everything so awkward, but I love it. It was a success.
Oh my god, that was gross.
Okay then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database.
Alright.
First, I do some research on the target, OS servers, how the information is stored and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way.
Uh-huh.
After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself.
I see.
Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need.
How do you do that?
Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow.
But Buff, what happens next? What happens next?
I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks.
I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you never hacked anything before.
Yes! I fucking love this conversation. It's so good!
Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security.
Okay.
Sorry, I got carried away.
No shit, what happened?
Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead?
Suggestive scenes, yeah.
Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. You turned me on.
Really?
I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilam are unexploited market.
I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride?
Can you drop me by 3rd Street?
Sure, it's on the way.
Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey.
Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Oh, fuck me, not this asshole! Such a small yet a comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will we have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? The hell does that mean? Alright, this dude. Apparently this dude is a very difficult person to figure out for players as well, so... And if anyone does ask, yes, he has an ending. But thankfully his ending is basically easy to get. All you gotta do is relatively easy to get. Excuse me. All you gotta do is just fulfill his cryptic drink requests. And I remember fucking up on this because I couldn't understand. So I'm actually gonna look up something real quick. Because I don't want to be sitting here trying to figure out, like... I don't want to be sitting here trying to figure out, like, what is this shit, you know? Alright. Thing is, though, I don't want to go to the Steam website. Oh, shit. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, that's just great. Doesn't give me anything. Well, it says here you just gotta basically serve this guy that has an ingredient total of 17. That's great. Well, gonna be figuring out shit for a while. Let me bring up the calculator. Alright, time for me to start searching. Alright, so that's 2, okay, so 2, 4, 6... 10, so that's not it. And yes, it does count for both double too, so let's see. Alright, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. That should be 10. Okay, so 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 20, so that's not it. Alright, so do not serve him a bad touch. I think that just equals out to 10, right? So 2 plus 4... Actually, no, wait. Okay. Let's see. 3, 4, 6, yeah, 10. Alright, so that's 20 as well. Let's see. 4, 8. 2, 3, 2, 6, 12... Is that 18? Yeah, okay. I can't... The problem is, though, I am not good at math. I have to constantly check my calculator for simple shit. Alright, so that's not it. Let's see, 5, 7, 10, 8, 2, 10, 12. Alright, that's 18. 8. Alright, so that, okay, this is with optional karma train too, so, let's see. Let's see. Alright, so that's 5 in total, but doubled, it'd be 10. That might be a choice. 9, 10, so 12, 6, yeah, 20, 5, 10, so that's 20 again. 6, alright, so that's 6 with 4, 8, so that's 12. 6. And then that'd be 12, so that's another one. 2, 18, so that'd be 20. That's all 4. But doubled it'd be 8. 6. 9, 10, so that's 20. 6. 11, so there's that. 7, 11, 13, so that's not it. 2, 5, 8, 10, so that's 20. 7, 8, 20. This is already big, but we can still check. 5, 10, 15, 18. 10, 12, 15, 18. 6, 10, so that's 20. 3, 5, so there's that. 3, so 5 again, okay. 4, then 8. 7, 10, so that's 20. And of course this is too big. So, alright, so we have our only, okay, so our only choice. Okay, so our only choice, or, so our only choices are the non-alcoholic drinks, which is fine. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright, so that, okay. I'm trying to do math in my head. I'm sorry. It's taking me a while. Alright, so that's 5. Alright, that's 5 and small, but big it'd be 8, 10, so that'd be 10. So there's 10. Six, then 4, 8. That'd be 12. 6. That'd be 12 again. 6 again. 10, 11. I mean at 12. Okay. Ah! Ladybug. We have a ladybug infestation, and it's gross. Alright, so we have... Alright, I'm gonna give him the ones with 12 in them. Okay, so let me see here. Alright, so basically, not the blue fairy. Crevice Spike, Fluffy Dream, and Gut Punch. Alright, I'm gonna give him the most expensive. So Gut Punch is least, so that's 80. And then, of course, 170 to 140. I'll give him the Fluffy Dream, so. I swear to God, if this is wrong, I'm gonna be so mad. Fuck! Alright, and then... So that's 12. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All aged and mixed. Alright, let's see if that worked, you fucking asshole. Okay, explain. Explain. The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armandio. Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduce myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. They have some arcade machines on the corner. No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Pfft, takes over a pride, you say? You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You stupid fuck. Do you not know what a pride is? A pride is a group of lions. Of one lion and lionesses. You fucking idiot. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. I am an idiot. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal. It's called prime numbers. Do you want anything else? I like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating perfume in a son of a bitch. This thing. Here. Ha! You didn't... Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? Both of us. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real, and we were not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I'm betting that's what the writer put in. From what I actually read, though, like, the writer of this, or the game studio this is in, is actually set in Venezuela, which is part of the, which is I think Glitch City is inspired by, which is why there's a lot of, like, I guess, crime. Again, I don't know what city in Venezuela. Well, actually, Venezuela is actually a city. I'm very sorry for my ignorance. It's been a while since I've taken geography, okay? But apparently some of Glitch City, at least, is inspired by Venezuela, so Who knows? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality's real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The heaven air has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Ow. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corps CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system, and I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Well, there's some gunshots. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zankanto on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing I can't bash. Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Sleep tight, I'll protect you. Alright, this game is divided by 3 chapters, and we are practically near the first chapter, so I might just end up until then, so let's do it. Yay! Ba 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 bow! Sorry. Alright, just skip through this. Rise and shine! Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends, and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corps' president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, that he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Alright, now we're in the, one of the fun parts of this game. Alright. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table, but I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me? Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though, smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu in the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Don't know, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing, it's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want, I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. The kitty cat! Meow. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. That is true. I should know, considering that my cat is a black cat. Well, he's 90%. Well, he is 90% black. 10% of him's white. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. Ah, I see. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What, me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh, is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed or framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, break a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. And you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. That was awkward. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an It's nothing. Nothing. Now please give that to me.
Lope.
Alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Oh, this is... Alright. Alright, so this is just a little thing you could... basically you can actually get Jill drunk, which I'm probably gonna do because it's like, fuck it. But yeah, we have 12 cans of beer left, so let's drink. Alright. Damn, you have lots of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Don't know, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Jeez, boss. Is this one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? Nutriogenic dichometrical liginol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the mating kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. And I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. You bet your ass I am. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Fuck! I'm friend-zoned! Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Don't know. Well, with being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Fuck! Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. Shit. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I don't know about that. Like, to be honest, like, I can't stand looking at my own selfies. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, like, I don't really like... It's, like, okay, look, my view towards my appearance is very much fluctuating. You know, but it's like, whenever I see myself in selfies, I get very, like... bleh. I just don't like my face. I don't know, there's something about it that I don't like about it. Maybe it's just because, like, you know, like, of my eyeshadows, or my nose, or my big fat cheeks. I have pudgy cheeks. Or the fact that, like, I have to always constantly stare into the camera because of some OCD I have. Oh, I need a drink! I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless.
What? What? No steamy nights of passion?
Not since a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. I need a drink. 2 of them, actually. Fuck it, I'll finish this entire beer! Because I need it!
Does someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain.
No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortableness. Mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though.
That's what friends are for.
Damn it, she friend zones me more!
Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me dildo face?
That's what friends are for. Fuck.
Hey Jill, where did you get that black 4-ball?
Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think.
Ah, I see.
It was quite the sight, though. He's cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me.
So you brought it home?
At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so I ended up staying. It brings memories.
It was destiny, girl.
When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat bass that's sleeping on the table.
Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know.
Oh. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Fuck. I'm almost halfway through the beers. Oh. Anyway.
Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that?
Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright.
You worried about him?
You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot.
You can be hard to read.
Fuck.
I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him.
And third,
he absolutely hates bell pepper.
He does?
I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it.
Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something.
He's not.
Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy?
He showed up in the door of the bar.
He... what?
Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion.
Right, levitation potion. Man.
It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying.
Huh?
I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day.
Damn.
I tried and failed to find out anything about him, so I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally.
What surprises me is that you took him in so easily.
I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily.
I see.
You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know.
How so?
Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name.
Alma?
I was gonna say Armitage.
God damn it. Well, she's hot, I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot.
Are you alright, Jill?
Yeah, why?
It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot.
Well, you are too.
What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here.
God damn it! She likes me. She likes my regular more than me.
I'm halfway through the fucking thing. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to her room and just fucking her brains out. But she's straight, so I can't do it.
Jill, you sure you weren't drunk?
Not yet. I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... But those are thoughts I'd leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. Then she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Oh, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. I've kind of noticed that, too. But then again, Lilam can be weird. I know that much. You think? Lilam operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they're different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way.
Of course you didn't. Oh! Jill is drunk!
Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilam get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilam is a bit weird, though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilam doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. Fuck. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilam? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilam are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne and you almost tore me a new one with your glare.
God damn it.
See? Like that.
It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud.
Try me.
Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne?
Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns.
Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere.
I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice.
It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jewel as hating her job because it invited enemies. And yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kid show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs just like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. Great. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. 2D? Yes, I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school, I liked them funny. Well, I'm gonna need a beer for this. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now... I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Gonna need a drink for this. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. The bed could catch fire, you know. I don't give a fuck! I need to smoke! I need to have my nicotine fix! Not you too. I kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps the guy, it's for less petty reasons. Are you okay? I'm fine, it's just... It all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize? Maybe I should. Maybe that'll make me rest easier at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Hey Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel, but you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by those thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, think of what kind of clothes you can put on 4. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Great. Another love rival. Oh. It's called It's called N1RV on A, or Nirvana, and if you thought this city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building somewhere else and opened Nirvambi in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there are a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Okay, boss, I have to know. About what? About your arm. I'd rather not talk about it. God damn it, tell me! Come on, I want to know how you got it. Fine. Yes? I had to use a couple of favors to get it. I accepted no less than state-of-the-art tech. That's how I got it. That's technically correct, but come on! Why do you want to know how I got it? I just want to know more about you. You're always so cool and awesome, and can you at least tell me if it does something cool? It does have a couple of utilities installed, yeah. There's a HDD in the forearm I use to save assorted data. It has a flashlight and a clock, but many prosthetic arms have those nowadays. Kinda like watches. How did you feel when you lost it? To be honest, I was sad, but I was also satisfied. Yeah, I lost my dominant arm, but its sacrifice helped a bigger purpose. If I had to lose another limb to accomplish such a thing again, I'd totally do it. But of course, I just hope it doesn't come to that ever again. Now you're just teasing me. God damn it. You'll hear nothing else from me, young lady. Oh, that's it? Damn, I was expecting more. I got her drunk! Or did they cut that conversation out? Yay, it's snowing. But anyway, if you got drunk enough, you could, there was a conversation Jill and Dana would have. Chapter 2, Amarga. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one would prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Alright. As I said, I was gonna save. Well, that sucks. But anyway, if you actually let the I thought if you got drunk, you would actually, Jill and Dana would have a conversation about their virginities, and then Jill would just pass the fuck out when she's talking about her last sexual encounter with her boyfriend. But still, just short of 4 hours, too. That's good. That's good. And it's just after midnight, so that's better. Alright, so that will be the end for Valhalla. I don't know when I will play this next, because, as I said, the next stream is going to be the rest of Hot Duffel Boyfriend Holiday Star. And I still don't know if that's gonna be on Monday or Tuesday. I'm thinking more along Tuesday because I think Monday is gonna be filled with everyone being busy. However, and then after that, I'm gonna be taking a 2-week break from streaming in general because I'm gonna be playing my game that I got for Christmas. And I want to focus on other stuff because this has kind of left me like just you know, just bleh, you know. You know, not to mention it's gonna be New Year's and it's like, I don't know, just something, I guess. I love this game so much. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost. Oh, that's actually interesting now that I know who that is. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this stream of Valhalla, and I hope that everyone would come by to see the finale of Hot Awful Boyfriend Holiday Star. I really can't wait for that game. I just want to finish it and get the achievements and stuff. Because I want to see if, like, you know, it's, like, great, you know? Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope to see everyone again for the Holiday Star stream. So, see ya!